all who contributed. And my special thanks to Sister Teresa and Sister Cindy for making me part of this celebration, which I feel very privileged. Very privileged because I had the opportunity for the first time to meet Brother Mike. For the first time. And I was so happy and thank him. A man of God who can inspire spiritually so many people, and it was really a blessing for me last Sunday to see him in person. And I introduced myself telling that I am the parish priest here, and he said in Tagalog, "Salamat po." And also welcome to our brother Benedict here, the monk, no? He should have been here last week. Next time when brother comes, he will be the one to give the homily. Today we are celebrating the second Sunday of Advent. Every year the church, before celebrating Christmas, gives us 4 Sundays of Advent, in order to help us prepare spiritually so that our celebration of Christmas may be meaningful. So therefore the readings talk about our spiritual preparation. And in today's Gospel, especially, John the Baptist tells us about the importance of repentance and conversion. Repentance and conversion. So let me begin with a small story which I like very much, and which also can help us to really think about our spiritual life. I am sure all of us have seen the picture of the Last Supper. And the original wall painting was done by the famous painter called Leonardo da Vinci, an Italian famous painter. You know, the original painting, disciples together with Jesus. And we all know who was the one who betrayed Jesus. It was Judas Iscariot. And so when we hear the word betrayal, you know, nobody likes, because it is a kind of negative word. We may have been betrayed by somebody, or we have betrayed somebody. So the betrayal is always negative and nobody likes. And if we know that somebody betrayed, you know, surely we don't like, no, we hate, right? That is our own experience. And so Leonardo da Vinci said, since I want to take a revenge against my co-painter, what I will do, when I paint the picture, the face of Judas Iscariot, I will not paint the original Judas. I will paint my co-companion, the companion, in the face of Judas Iscariot. Therefore, for all generations, not only me, but everybody will remember him for betrayal. And everybody will hate, not only me, but everybody will hate, because he really wanted to take a revenge. You know, that is how he started the picture of the Last Supper. He was successful in painting his co-painter's face in the person of Judas Iscariot. And he was so happy. He was so happy because the revenge was completed, right? The revenge was completed, you know, he was so happy. He painted the other disciples, and he came to paint the face of Jesus. You know, at the first attempt, he made a lot of mistakes. And he tried second, he tried third, he tried several times. Every time there was a mistake. And he could not complete the face of Jesus, which means he could not complete the Last Supper. And he was so frustrated. He was upset again. Remember, he was a very famous painter, Leonardo da Vinci. And he was so frustrated. And he does not know what to do because the painting is not complete. And one of his friends, they told him, Leonardo, I think maybe it is time for you to relax a little bit and go to the church nearby and just say a small prayer and see if there is any blessing or any inspiration so that he can complete the Last Supper. And so he went to the nearby church, he started praying, and suddenly it struck on him. What was the thing, that inspiration that he got when he was in the church praying? A voice he heard. The voice was telling about Jesus. You have not understood Jesus at all. And Leonardo started asking, why? I am doing a great picture. You know what? You started with the revenge. You started this picture with the revenge. And Jesus never thought about revenge. Jesus never thought about revenge. He thought about forgiveness. He thought about mercy. He thought about kindness. He thought about taking care of each other. He thought about taking care of the old people. He was a friend of sinners, tax collectors, prostitutes, and he was criticized for many things. And these are the values that Jesus taught. He never taught you to take a revenge. And so somehow he understood the message. He understood the message that, the first step that he took, it was wrong. The step of taking the revenge. So what he did, he went back to his companion, the one he was really hating. And he asked pardon, the forgiveness, and he reconciled with him. And he came back and changed the picture of Judas and put the real Judas picture. He completely changed. And he put the real Judas, and he came to finally draw again the face of Jesus. At the first attempt, he was successful. And that Last Supper became a masterpiece. And this is what John the Baptist is telling in today's gospel. Repentance and reconciliation are very important.